Hello everyone, welcome to our 19th of September, Monday, another daily technical analysis video. Now I've got the dollar, Aussie dollar, US dollar in front of me. Yes, remember we went into this trade a little early, but I said wait for it to lift its head up, okay? And if you're following our videos last week, we entered this trade a little early on the buy side, and it went a little pear-shaped afterwards. But I said, listen, if you know how to do technical analysis, you'll understand that there's a wave coming up after this double bottom up, and I just said be patient. And if you were patient, you would have closed that trade with profit and you would have been out by now. So dollar, Aussie dollar, US, now is not the time to mess around with it, although we're going to be buyers with this one. Let me just make a little slight adjustment on our trading here. Actually, let me do this. This is a bit more stable, two bottoms, and I will take this and make this the top here. There we go. So let's take a look at the market. Okay, so that's the Aussie dollar. What we're going to do with the Aussie dollar is we're going to wait a little bit. This is the 1 hour chart. Let's look at the 4 hour chart here. Okay, as you can see, what we want to do here is, after this thing picked up, what we want to do is kind of follow it up to here, and this is going to be like a trend kind of thing upwards moving. So obviously you don't want to be buying here, but what you want to be buying is if it breaks out on the pullback, you want to buy to go long, or if it doesn't break out there, when it pulls back slightly, you want to go long. All right, so that's our outlook on the Aussie dollar. Dollar yen. Now dollar yen, I said if it breaks below this level you can sell. It didn't. If it still breaks that level, you can sell. Okay, if it was to break that level, we were going to go short, but it didn't. Still good to go short if it breaks that level. Alternatively, what we can do is this. Let's get rid of these lines. This is from Friday, if you're following us. Alternatively, check this out. This is going to be a triangle. And if a triangle breaks down, we can go short with it. So what we want to do at this point in time is to follow the dollar yen down, okay, and possibly to lower levels as here. This will be the first target range, and then possibly even lower down to this range here. Okay. So dollar yen, if it breaks down the triangle, just follow it down nice and easy. Okay. Pound dollar. Whoa, that with Friday it fell down. I had drawn this before, as you know, and if you just followed it through, you just would have made quite a bit. Now, pound dollar, I'm not trading, but it doesn't mean people don't trade it. What to do with this now? Well, obviously this is going to be a strong pullback now after that fall. So what we're going to do is today we're going to declare it a buy day, possibly even tomorrow. And I reckon the pound dollar will kind of come up to these levels again. And that's quite logical if you look at it from a technical point of view. This week also be mindful about the news, all right? Because we've got some interest rate news coming from the Fed, so those will be important. So this is what, okay, so this is about the region it'll come back up to. So pound dollar, I think this week should be kind of going up. Dollar Canadian continuing to go down. I had mentioned short on this before. Market came for a double top and then started going down. Same thing, we're just going to follow that through. Okay, follow that through. We've got targets on the downside. How would we go about this today? Well, let's take a look. If you want to join in this market move again, the place to short it will be at the breakdown of this level. In fact, when the market breaks below this level. Alternatively, you'll have your trend line. The market broke down. If it retests this line, short it. Don't think, just short it. If it retests that line, just go through. All right, so that's another way to trade that. Let's take a look at gold. Now gold, as you know, I was expecting it to come down. Oh, it just bounced off 1,306. As you know, 1,300, 1,299 was my kind of range on buying it. But it looks like it's kind of popped its head up before. I'd be buying the gold to go long when it pulls back. I'd be a little patient, I reckon. However, though, within the intraday, I'd be looking to go long. If you just think about it for a second. Right, let's do this. This is our trend line. So I touched there, I pulled back. If it breaks out, that'd be great, because if it breaks out and then pulls back along this line, anywhere here is good to go long. And I'd be looking to go long on the gold on pullbacks only, though. I wouldn't jump in the market right now. Just wait for the pullbacks. Be patient, guys. Come on. Let's take a look at oil. Now, oil, as you know, I said it's a good area to go long here, right? And the market, as you can see, broke down. So if you had a tight stop loss, you would have been stopped out with a short profit. With a small loss. If you didn't have your stop loss, this is what you need to do now. Okay. Now that you see that the market's kind of going in this direction beyond this double bottom, what the market will tend to do is to retest this line. Just like, remember the Aussie dollar example. So wait for the market to raise its head up slightly, and then you can actually get out of the market with a small loss or even with a profit. Okay, but beyond this level, do not stay in the market, because it's a double bottom area. This is, as you can see, a double bottom area. So if it breaks below this, you'll just waste your account. Don't do that. Okay. So that's oil and the gold. So I hope that helps. All the best, and have a good day trading.